Hi, I'm Mike Antonacci, and I am here to help you become the hero God is calling you to be. And today I'm going to talk about a reflection I saw that a friend of mine did on Facebook. So she was talking about how she's been away from Mass for a while, but now she's starting to come back and just detailing her experience of that. And one of the things that was really interesting was she knew that if you're in a state of mortal sin, if you haven't been in confession in a while, you shouldn't go receive communion. And I thought the analogy she used for why was, I think, like the best explanation I've seen of that ever. So she's like, think of it this way. All right, try that again. So she's like, think of it this way. You tell your friend, your best friend, there's this thing I don't want you to do because I'd be devastated if you do it. And they say, yeah, sure. And then they do it anyway. And you see them do it, except they keep pretending that they didn't do it or it's no big deal. They keep hiding it, they don't admit it to you, and it still hurt. It hurt you a lot, especially because they disregarded what you said, and this thing meant a lot to you. You really just wish that they would admit it and apologize and just talk to you about it. It hurts, but they're still your friend. You're not going to cut them off for doing something like that because things do happen. But you still do want them to talk to you about it and own up to the fact that they did it. Because even if they do a lot of things later to strengthen the friendship, there's still that slight against you. There's still that damage to the relationship because they're unwilling to admit that wrong that they had done you. And I read that, and obviously this is paraphrased, but I read that and I was just like, wow, like that is exactly what it is. Because mortal sin is when Jesus has told us something to not do because it'll really hurt him, hurt our relationship. And we do it anyway. And that receiving communion is saying, hey, Jesus, I want to be close to you. So by sinning mortally, we're saying, Jesus, I want to be really far from you. I'm ignoring this thing that you said, especially this really important thing that you said. And then communion is, I want to be close. So like that's a contradiction. So it's like, um, going to see that friend, to their face and then saying, and just pretending everything's fine and nothing was wrong. Because there's still that damage to the relationship. And he'll still take us back. He's still our friend. He's not going to say, get out of my life forever. He wants us to own it because he wants that friendship. Figured I'd share. I thought it was super, super cool. Also, this connects to last week's video about the vine and the branches, Jesus' life living in us. Also, last week's video was about baby Groot. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. And yeah, I share this with you to help you become the hero that God is calling you to be, especially when it comes to getting close to Jesus. So be a hero today.